Hi, this is Rob from Guys, Games, and Beer Reviews, and this is the Shivah, Kosher Edition by G2B Games, released for iOS and Windows. The Shivah is a dark and well-envisioned mystery centered around Rabbi Russell Stone, whose nearly bankrupt synagogue is saved by a suspicious donation from a murdered former member. A member who left Stone's synagogue 7 years prior in heated disagreement. The money's a much-needed blessing, but it also makes Rabbi Stone the prime suspect in the police investigation of his murdered benefactor. Now, Rabbi Stone is fighting to save his name, his faith, and his life in a dark story of greed, corruption, and maybe, just maybe, redemption. G2B is known for their point-and-click adventure games, and the Shivah definitely fits that bill. However, this game operates a bit differently from the classic Sierra and LucasArts games you might be used to. For one thing, at no time does Rabbi Stone actually pick up any objects and manipulate them. That's right, the main character in this game is not going to be creating a Wile E. Coyote-style contraption from a garbage can, a bucket of water, and a bowling ball in order to knock out a guard standing in front of a door. No, this mystery is solved by a combination of hacking, interrogation, and the occasional rabbinical fistfight. I'm reasonably sure that I recall adding only one item to my inventory during the entire course of the game. And you don't actually use items as such, they're clues. Speaking of clues, there's also a clue bar that holds important scraps of information that you've learned throughout your investigation. I found that the interface in the game feels a little bit sparse, as if some aspects of it aren't really used. For example, the inventory and the clue bar that are barely used at all. It's just that the story is so engrossing, I honestly didn't even notice it until I started writing this review. If you're a fan of classic video game art, the graphics of the Shivah are going to make you happy. From the grimy streets in front of Patty's Pub to the upscale design of Beth Tikva Synagogue, every part of the game's art evokes the best of early 90s point-and-click adventure graphics. The Kosher edition has had a graphical overhaul from the 2006 edition, but they still thankfully keep to the style and form of the classic adventure. Sound and voice acting in the game are really well performed. Although recording quality seems to have varied throughout the game, and there's a little bit of a background hiss when some of the actors deliver their lines, the characters are thoroughly believable thanks to excellent dialogue and constantly capable voice actors. The musical score also drew me in. While I'm unlikely to download the Shivah soundtrack to my iPod anytime soon, sound plays a major role in defining the ambience of the game. All in all, I really enjoyed the time I spent with this. It only took me about 3 to 4 hours to complete 2 of the 3 endings, but it was time well spent in a deep and rewarding tale. I wish more games would concentrate on providing a quality experience like the Shivah does, and less time making a player go through a series of useless tasks in order to add a couple of unneeded hours to a game. The Shivah is tight, focused, and immersive. 3 qualities that make for an enjoyable time playing a game. This game will fit well in any classic adventurer's library. I liked it a lot. I give it 4.5 PBRs out of a 6-pack. Good job.